Well, what has brought you more drama? Being in this band Xscape or RHOA?
It's way more drama. Well, nah, I can't say that. It's about equal drama. Like, I would definitely say I've had tons of drama with my group, and I've had tons of drama on RHOA. With my group, I just care more, and so it hurts more. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be very passionate about the mess that happens in my group because it's my group. Now, with the girls on the show, like, I've gotten drugged into some really messy situations. So yeah, I can't really say either one is worse than the other. Like, I've had some physical drama in my own group before. Like, we done had some drama, okay? But on Housewives, it's like, oof, some of them be evil.
I agree. And you have the whole world watching, which, with Xscape, it's off.
Which makes it crazy.
What about, I'm sure you're asked this question every day, 100 times a day. It doesn't have to be with Xscape, but maybe we could have some more Kandi solo music. Any desire to go back and record some new music, Kandi? I'm not saying I don't love listening to all the old stuff and just sitting here and talking to you, but I'm sure you get asked 1,000 times a day. Any interest in recording?
I honestly do. I really do want to do more music. I don't know why. I get all weird about it. Like, I have great songs that's sitting on my hard drive right now. I don't know why I don't just go, put them out, do a situation. I should just do it and just say, forget it, just something going out there.
Who can say that, Kandi? Like, I have just a bunch of songs just sitting on a hard drive that if I took a weekend, I could put it out there. I should say that you should do that. Yeah, I'm thinking that you should do that.
Well, I am a writer. I do have my own studio, so I got to have something somewhere.
Well, to that point, I mean, you have written for like the greats, like NSYNC, Pink, like Destiny's Child. Like, do you have like just a dream person you would love to have like sing one of your songs or collab with?
Yes, I would definitely love to work with Rihanna. I've never had the opportunity to work with her, and I love her music, and I think she's an amazing artist. So after she has this beautiful baby of hers, I would love to work with her. And then also, I would like to, I love Ari Lennox. I actually reached out to her and told her I would love to work with her as well. I love her voice. It's amazing.
It's a tough question after working with Beyonce, right? And writing for Beyonce.
Yes, and I would love to work with Beyonce again. How about that?
Let's just put that out into the world. Beyonce, Rihanna, those are some good choices. Well, what about other reality TV you've done, like The Masked Singer, like Celebrity Big Brother, like where, listen, you've won a Grammy, you've won Grammys, like you've sold, millions of records worldwide. Like, where does The Masked Singer, do you still get joy in something like that when you go on it and you win the whole damn thing?
Oh my gosh, I was overjoyed. Okay. That was an amazing feeling because realistically, when I went on there, like, everybody wants to win, but I really at the time was just like, oh, please, let me just don't get kicked off early. Please let me make it, halfway through or something. But to actually be able to win a show like that is like one of the most amazing feelings in the world. Like, I was so excited, and I'm proud of that because I was the first woman to ever win it. And I'm still proud of that. And then plus, sometimes, like, especially when you deal with people like, oh, she can't sing, she can't do this, she can't do that. And then you go and win the Masked Singer. It's like,
and that's not an easy show to win. Like, there's serious competition on it. Some of you just like, each week you're like, these voices are phenomenal, some of them.
What? Exactly. I remember when I first was, watching when the show came on, and I watched the episode. Now, mind you, we're still filming when the show comes on, right? And I don't know who is who. I don't know who's on the show. I don't know who I'm competing against because that's how secretive they are. I saw who ended up being Chaka Khan come on, and I immediately knew who her voice was. I knew it was her when I heard her voice, and I was like, Shaka Khan, like how am I supposed to perform against Shaka Khan? This is crazy, you know? So yes, I was very afraid. Okay.
Right. Like once you figure out it's Shaka Khan, you're like, why is anyone here? Like, let's just
Yeah,
go
like
home
why
now.
am I here?
Well, you won, so congratulations.
Thank you.
What about like you've written for so many people? What about, we have like Kenya Moore, Gone with the Wind Fabulous. We have Countess Lu with Money Can't Buy You Class, Melissa Gorga on display. We have lots of housewives that would like to. Is there a particular housewife if you could write a song for that you would like to, just going forward? You're shaking your head no.
Mm-hmm. I'm not really trying to do any more housewife songs because, I just don't, it's kind of gimmicky sometimes, realistically. And I just don't want me as a songwriter. That's something that I take seriously. Okay. That is a real part of my life that if I wasn't even on this show, I always know I can go back and start writing songs for somebody. And that's a real career for me. So I'm not going to even play a game with y'all. I did it one time. I let you know it could be done, but I'm not going to keep make it seem like, oh, that's all she does now is write housewife songs. No thanks.
Never again.
No. That's at least not that I can see in my brain, because I just, it has to be somebody who's taken seriously as a real artist, not just somebody who's a housewife doing music. There's a difference.
There is 100% a difference. I was going to ask you about that in particular, because to me, I agree with you. I think it's gimmicky. I mean, you also did it once, and on 99.9% of everyone's list, Don't Be Tardy is the #1 written housewife song of all time. You want to look at all the lists out there. That's what people say. Thank you, Kandi Burruss. But what about, we spoke earlier about Candiace Dillard, like Deep Space and like Drive Back. Like Candiace seems to be doing it. Like to me, it's not gimmicky. I'm just curious.
I love Candiace. I mean, Drew is working on new music, and I think Drew has a beautiful voice. I love Drew. My thing is, it's like, okay, once you guys establish yourself more in the industry and you are more of an artist than just a Real Housewife, then yeah, I would definitely love to work with them. I mean, honestly, I just recommended a new attorney for Candiace. Because I know she's taking her career seriously in the music field or whatever. So the more she goes in that direction, yes, I'll be more open to work with her, but if you are mainly a housewife and then an artist, I'm gonna hold up a little bit.
That's fair enough. Like
she's going in the right direction though. I just don't want to do anything that's not taken seriously. So if she has, with her record deal and all of that stuff, and, they got a budget and all that stuff, that's real situation. Okay, we can talk about that. But just, it's so many different housewives doing random songs.